Hi, my name is Michelle and I'm here at Nature's Wonders, and I'm here to tell you about an exciting new line that we've brought in called Veriditas. Veriditas, which is spelled V-E-R-I-D-I-T-A-S, is a line of essential oils, and it's the first line and the only line that exists that we know of that is completely organic and therapeutic grade. And the reason that that's so exciting is because if you didn't know what an essential oil is, and I wasn't aware of this either until we did the training, that an essential oil is the immune system of a plant. It's what plants create to protect themselves from disease, insects, and the environment. And so if you want to harvest the immune system from a plant to use on your own body or aromatherapeutically or however way you're choosing to use it, you would want to choose the highest quality one and the one that has not been challenged by a lot of other chemicals, pesticides, things like that. So you're going to want the strongest plant immune system that you can find, and in this case that's Veriditas. Organic is the only way that you can know that it's the strongest immune system of a plant that's available. And so you can use these oils like you would use any other oils and even more. And on their website, which is veriditasbotanicals.com, you can learn a lot more and find out the varieties that we carry and also some different uses of those oils, both topically and therapeutically. But today I'm going to give you just a fun little recipe for a relaxing pillow spray that you can make. And it's very simple, and all that you need is a 2-ounce mist bottle, your organic Veriditas lavender oil, 40 drops, top the bottle off with some distilled water, shake it up, and then just mist this all over your pillow, around your bedroom, wherever you sleep, and it will help create the relaxing atmosphere that you need to fall asleep and get a good night's rest. So come by Nature's Wonders and check out Veriditas.
Every once in a while here at Main Street Service Center, somebody brings us in their toy, their extra vehicle, their weekend plaything. And anyway, we've got one of those in the shop today. One of our customers brought us in a vehicle, and he said, hey, I've just got this not too long ago. I've done a little bit of work to it, but now I want you to go over it with a fine-tooth comb and see what other things need to be done. He said one of the things that he had done at home is he had replaced the seal, the pinion seal. Okay, so this goes on the drive shaft. The drive shaft actually hooks on here and goes up towards the engine. And he said, Kevin, we've replaced that seal a few times and it just keeps leaking, and we want to figure out why. And so whenever we pulled the seal off and the yoke, we noticed that these rivs right here have been worn into this what's called a yoke. And so you can see here's a new one, and you see how it's just nice and smooth. Well, the seal, okay, that goes on here has to ride very smoothly around this, or else it will leak. And so if you can see, if the seal is trying to ride on one of those ribs as it goes around, it's not going to make a good sealing surface. And so what we've had to do is go ahead and find a replacement yoke for it. In some cases you can get what's called a sleeve, okay, or a repair sleeve, and put over those and put a different seal on it and takes care of it. But unfortunately that wasn't the case in this application, so we've had to change that. In a previous segment I was talking about if you had a vehicle with front disc brakes and rear drum brakes, that if the rear drum brakes weren't adjusted properly, that it could cause your front brakes to prematurely wear out or the rotors to warp prematurely because they're just getting too hot. They're just doing too much of the work. Well, this is a set of drum brakes right here, and so I just wanted to show those as difference of having the round disc there that the brake pads squeeze in it like that. So anyway, just want to show that. The customer did request that we did a brake inspection, and the brake shoes were okay. Everything looked pretty good back here except for the wheel cylinders. This is the wheel cylinder right here. Brake fluid comes in from the back, and whenever you apply the brake, it shoots little pistons out and makes these drums come out. The shoes come out like this, rubbing on the inside of this drum right here, and that's what helps slow you down. Well, the wheel cylinder was leaking, and so we went ahead and changed the wheel cylinders on both sides. So if you've ever got one wheel cylinder that's leaking and you're a do-it-yourselfer, always do both of them, because just as sure as you do this one because it's leaking, as soon as you get it back out on the road, all that pressure, now it's not leaking here anymore, that pressure is going to go to the next weakest link, which is typically the wheel cylinder on the other side. So while you've got it jacked up, just save yourself a little bit of time and do both of them at the same time. Of course, bleed it out real good. And so that's what we've done. And then also there's an adjustment wheel that's down on the bottom right here, and there's typically an access on the back side of the backing plate back here, so you can adjust these brakes to make sure that they're actually doing their part in slowing your vehicle down, and that'll definitely save on the front brakes. So if you've got a weekend project or your everyday driver and you're having some type of an issue with it, whether it's an abnormal noise, vibration, drivability issue, check engine lights on, any of those type of things, our technicians can get to the bottom of it, give you a quote on what it's going to take to fix it, and get you down the road, and you'll have peace of mind that it's in good shape. 741-4252 is our number. Give us a call or come by and see us at 620 Goblin Drive. Have a cup of coffee with us.
Welcome back to Liquidation Outlet here on Crandall Street in the Bypass in Harrison. Amy Stagg's with me again today to talk about some of the many thousands of items that they get in here, and have some for a very short period of time, so you can't miss it. You got to come down every day or so and check out all the items. One thing I noticed when we came in the store, you have a bunch outside and have a lot of stuff inside, is with all the nice spring weather, the kids are going to want to get outside. You want them outside, and they get riding toys is perfect for them.
It is, and you know, they're going to spend some of that energy out there riding their bikes and stuff. We have a lot of bikes right now. We get a lot of scooters in. We get them for boys, girls. We get them all different kinds of sizes and things of that nature. We have some of your green machines right now. Those are typically $80-$90. Of course, we have them half of retail, so you can get great bargains there. We get a lot of the radio flyers. We get a lot of stuff for your smaller kids to go play on, play with outside.
I noticed Little Tikes stuff, Little Tikes brands of for the little kids, more of a riding stuff. I mean, anything you can think of. Again, we're going into spring, nice weather coming up here. So if you're looking for a bike or a riding toy, don't go to the big box store and pay retail price. Come down here and get it for half or less, and not a thing wrong with it. They're ready to go. So, speaking of toys, you've got a good supply right now of toys in the back, like radio control toys and all kinds of toys like that.
We do. We have a lot of RC cars. We've been trying really hard to keep those stocked and keep them up there and keep the good stuff up there, so that for our customer base. So we have a lot of those. It's a lot of great fun. That's some good father-son time. A great time. Get away from that TV set a little bit. Another, actually a category that they haven't had for a while, but this is a product that you really do pay a lot of money for. If you've got an infant, they've got some baby products here, and I'm talking about the little walkers and the baby seats, and from Graco and some of the big national brand stuff. We've got some Graco. We have had Fisher Price. I can't think of the other name, but we do. We've got some car seats right now. We've got the little walkers. We have bouncers, the swings. We have a good variety of that stuff over there.
I forgot what you call some of that. It's been so long since I've had to buy one of those. While we're talking about that, a couple of specialty items that you have, and I hadn't seen this, but tell about buggy beds.
It's a buggy bed set. It's for bed bugs. It covers your mattress. It's a mattress protector, and then it has a little thing that you slide under it that catches them on a sticky trap. So you know if you have them, or maybe your cat was just outside and it's just fleas that are bugging you, and you need to treat your cat.
That's
so there's some little sticky traps that you put under there. It is a kit. They are about $50 retail. We've got them about $12.50 right now.
Wow. Yeah, I hadn't thought about it. Sometimes you might be thinking you're getting a mosquito bite, and it's really not.
Right.
But that's a good thing to have. Patio furniture of all kinds. When you come down here, you'll always see some types of furniture. You've got some nice patio furniture right now. A few sets. You don't have many, but they're really nice.
They are really nice. I believe both of them had your chairs and then your small table. One of them I did see had ottomans. There was 2 chairs, 2 ottomans, and a table. Those are very nice. One of them was wicker. I think the other one was metal. And we will get stuff like that periodically throughout the summer. We'll make sure that we have some of that and try to get it in as much as we possibly can.
Because that moves out quick, doesn't it?
Yes, it does, very quickly.
Entertainment centers and chairs, small chairs, big chairs, that comes and goes so rapidly, but you've always got something in that category.
It does, and once they sell down, you know, we're trying to get them back in here.
Right.
So, you know, that's just kind of one of those revolving things. And, you know, if you follow us on Facebook, it's a whole lot easier to catch those deals when they're here. And you can always call in, buy it over the phone, and we're going to take care of that for you.
Hold it for them. Something that you got into back a few months ago, and you've got a nice selection. You've got, I noticed, spring, summer, and some fall, winter left of clothing. You've got shoes, boots, and stuff like that. Really some nice clothing.
We do. We got some really nice brand name clothes. Some of it's casual, some of it's a little more business wear where you want to dress up a little bit. Some of it you can kind of tone down and wear the dressy anyway. But we've got some casual, a little more business than we have. We've got summer.
Right.
We've got lots of summer stuff, especially for your kids. We've got a lot of shorts, and we have a lot of great summer shoes. We also still have the boots, jeans, t-shirts, the whole 9 yards.
It's kind of a transition time for clothing anyway, and it is still a little cool, but the winter's going out, and spring and summer will be here before we know it. So,
right, but you can get the better bargains on the winter stuff. You know, when you get stuff out of season, it just tends to happen that way.
One thing we want to talk about here at the end, and you do get this once in a while, but I must tell you, these are things that will not be here very long. They've got some name brands. I'm talking about LG's televisions, flat screen televisions, but they've only got a few, and they've got them priced half of what you can buy them somewhere else for, and they will not stay here very long. I was just looking at some of them over there.
They won't. We got probably 10 to 12 of them in. I think we've got 3 or 4 of them left. It is a rather large item. Those are brand new. We will hook it up. You can view the screen, make sure that you see that nothing is wrong with it and that you're good to go. And we've got the 49 inches right now.
Yeah, that's a great deal. They're beautiful. I wished I needed one right now. I don't need one right now. So you can see here at Liquidation Outlet, there's a wide array of items to pick from. It changes very quickly. So you may come one day and some items you may not see again for a while, and then all of a sudden they'll show back up because you get different trucks of different products coming in. If you're looking for a great deal, don't go to the big box store first. Come here first and check it out. Ask Amy, any of the staff here, they're very knowledgeable. If you don't see it on the floor, ask them. They may have something in the back that you know about. You know, so that's good too. Anything you can think of here. We didn't even mention, but a few of the categories. You got bedding products. You got small appliances, lawn and garden. Everything you can think of. Did I miss anything in particular? But I think we covered kind of the basics of today. It's just, it's so many items you can't imagine. You got to come down here and look at it.
The best thing is follow us on Facebook. If you are not in a position that you can come down on a regular basis and kind of look around, because Facebook misses stuff too.
Yes.
But yeah, definitely follow us on Facebook. Liquidation Outlet at Harrison.
Boy, it is. Liquidation Outlet on Crandall and the bypass here in Harrison. Come by as many times as you can. At least stop in, take a quick walk around. You'll find something, I promise, that you need to take home with you.
Best deals that you can get at the Liquidation Outlet.
Hi, I'm Mark Missler from Missler's Furniture and Appliances. Well, we're in a new year. It's 2016, and I'm still in business, thanks to y'all. Appreciate everyone doing business with us. Some new things I want to run through today is this brand of appliances called Haier. It's a new brand of the industry. It's been out a few years, but we've kind of brought it into the store with some displays. We brought in some of their higher-end stuff. The French door refrigerator, double wall oven. We have here a washer-dryer combination, 36-inch gas range, just some things that we don't normally have that these guys have. They also do low-end laundry, and when I say low-end, it's cheaper laundry, but it's been good. We've had good luck with it. It's got a year warranty, but you can buy a washer and dryer set for about $579. We also have their dryers right now, 7 cubic foot dryer, very nice dryer on sale for $299. So great prices, good warranty. It's a year. Everything out there is only guaranteed a year anymore. So I feel like it's a good product and it's a great value for your money. That's something I wanted to talk about too, is a value for your money. Y'all can shop anywhere you want to shop, and I know a lot of people shop online. But I really do go the extra mile to help you figure out what it is you actually need that you're asking me for. And I try to go into great detail to explain options of good, better, best, and what is best for you. I do make a living selling this stuff, but I don't get paid spiffs to sell you a particular model that's a closeout, that's no good, that's been nothing but problems. We don't do stuff like that. I don't even carry those models. I will special order them if you go to the chain stores and they're telling you it's a great deal and you really want that, I'll get you that and I will beat that deal. But I will tell you, this has been bad. Consumer Reports says it's been bad. My experience is it has not held up well. We will tell you that. Now, I'm not saying other people won't, but the majority of stores, unfortunately, will not do that. Again, we do the solid oak furniture. It's made up in Missouri, and I've got some local guys doing bedroom furniture. You can't beat my prices on it. It's not cheap, but it's not cheap furniture. But if you go to the Amish stores, I'm way less than they are. I have people from out of state all the time buying this stuff. Or upholstered furniture. All I sell anymore is Best Home Furnishings. It's made in Ferdinand, Indiana. It's got a great warranty. It's not built with particle board or MDF or cardboard. I go to these shows and I look at this furniture and it looks nice. It's under lights. And I can buy a living room set, a bedroom set, and it's got coffee and end tables and a couch and maybe a bedroom set even with it, and it's $1,500 for all of it. And it's junk. It's made of particle board. It's made of cardboard. That is not something I want to sell you. We want to earn your business, and we want repeat business. We have done that for years. We're going to continue to do that this year. And as always, we do appreciate your business. So please come shop with us. We've got a great selection of recliners, sofas, glider rockers, lift chairs, the oak furniture, appliances. And I guarantee you, you bring your prices here, we will beat anybody's prices on the same item. We will save you money. If you have trouble down the road, we will fight for you to get that resolved and fixed the way it should be fixed. Again, the chain stores are not going to do that. They don't have time to do it. They don't have the desire to do it. You are a number. Here, we want a relationship with you. We want you to be able to tell your family and friends to come here and shop with confidence. That's our goal. And again, we appreciate your business.
I'm James Harness, Harness Boot and Shoes, located in beautiful downtown Harrison. And I want to show you something today that's this brand new line that we're carrying called Twisted X. We've got probably 4 or 5 styles of Twisted X shoes. There's square toe, and this is a square toe here by Twisted X. And then we got the Western, more of a Western toe right here, but they fit real good, and they're only a 10-year-old company, but I'll tell you what, they're growing leaps and bounds. And along with Twisted X, of course, I've got Durangos, Ariat, Double H, Tony Lama, Justin, probably 10 to 15 name brands in Western boots. Some of the square toe, some has the round toe, and then there's a few styles even in a more pointed toe. But we're selling best of all the square toes and round toes. But there are a few that still calls for the more of the pointed toe, kind of Western. They've seen them for all their lives, I guess, and they're still calling for those. But anyway, most of our boots we carry anywhere from a size 7.5 to 8, all the way up to some of the styles comes to a 14. So you need to come by, and if there's any doubt on the size, we have the best measuring scale there are. I can measure your width, the length, and get exactly what you would need in the correct size. In this department, we carry the mid-height work shoes. And there's several different brands. This is the Justin that I'm holding here. This is the Arch Setter by Red Wing, Wolverine, And a shoe that we sell extremely well is this leisure shoe. It's one of the Twisted X, and we got those from a size 7 up through a 14. Very comfortable. Guys that put it on, they just said they want to wear them out of the store. But they're real nice and reasonable price, $112.97, and that's the only shoe in the house that we carry by same shoe basically, except 2 different companies. See, here's the Justin version of the leisure shoe, but those are really nice if you need something just to run a town in or go to a ball game or something. In other words, they're just a leisure type. Now, for hard work, probably something like the Wolverine work shoe or the R-Setter. These are good. They're waterproof, and we carry these from a size 6 up through a 14. So I just about fit anybody if they want just a mid-height shoe, and we got a good assortment of those. So you need to come in and try some of them on, and if you like them, buy them. If you don't buy them. This department is our work boot department. For instance, this shoe we carry from a size 7 up to a size 14, different widths. Comes either in a tan or the brown. And believe it or not, these are USA made. So you want a good one, that's a good one. On down the line, we carry the Logger by Carolina with the cleated sole. And then this is Red Wing's #1 bestseller. Suggested is $199.95. Our price is $189, and there's probably I don't know, probably 20 to 30 styles of just a lace-up work boot. And we run out of room on this side, so we put a bunch over here on this table. And there's the Georgia boot, there's the Timberland. Most of these we carry up through size 14. And if there's any doubt on the size, what we do is measure your foot. Now, if you needed a safety toe, those are all safety toes up overhead. A lot of these factories are requiring safety toes, and there's, I don't know, probably 8 or 10 styles of the safety toes. All these are laces on this side. On the other side of the counter is the slip-on safety toes. And most of these we carry from a, well, for instance, see, there's a 7 in there, and there's a 15, 14. So we carry a good line of sizes. And these, the Timberlands, is supposedly the #1 best-selling safety toe in the United States. They even give you a 30-day comfort guarantee. You can wear them a month. If you don't like them or they're not comfortable, bring them back. We'll refund your money or exchange something that feels better. So you need to come and see me on those, especially if you're needing a safety toe. In this department is our work shoes, the slip-on work shoes. They'll go price-wise from $119.95 and on up. There's several different brands. There's the Georgia boots, the Wolverine, the Red Wing, the Carolinas. Here's something a lot of people don't even realize they make. It's a muck boot. Generally, we think of muck as the rubber boot, and we sell a lot of those. But they make a leather waterproof boot. That's it there. And we carry those from a size 8 up through a 14. So you might want to consider that. But all these on top now are safety toes. Most of these factories around are requiring safety toes. And we've got, I don't know, look like there's probably 8 or 10 different styles of safety toes if you want something just to pull on rather than lace up. And then there's 4 different styles there. May not get a picture of those, but there's 4 different styles of safety toes there. And then since we're back in this department, let me mention this. All these boots here are insulated. They go from 200 gram up to 800 gram. And I've got the Arch Setters, Wolverine, Rockies, and there's probably 8 or 10 different styles of slip-on and lace-ups in the insulated. If you work outdoors, you would probably appreciate the insulated boot. We sell those mostly in cooler weather. However, I have a few customers that'll wear insulated boots a year round. So it just depends on the individual. But most of your sales are in the fall and winter on insulated boots. So perhaps you need to keep your toesy warm. While you'll need to come and see me, because we got a good supply of insulated boots. And price on those mostly will be $120 to $130 on up to $200. We carry the Muck and the Bogs in the waterproof insulated boots. There's probably, I'd say 6 to 8 different styles of these, and some of them are shorter top, some of them are taller. But Bogs and Mucks are the two best sellers when it comes to rubber footwear, waterproof, and all that. So, and most of these are carried from a 7 or 8 up through a 13 or 14. So whether you've got a little foot or a big foot, I probably can fit you in most of these. So need to see me on those perhaps. This department here is ladies' Western boots, and we carry all the good brands, Ariat, Dan Post. This is the newest one here that we received. That's the Twisted X. And everybody's really saying that they're comfortable. They're a newer company. Twisted X is only about a 10-year-old company, but we've done real well with those. But they, as you can see, several styles down through here, and we'll carry most of these starting at maybe like a 5, and then going up to a 10 and 11 for ladies. And there's a good seller right there by Ariat. See, there's in fact, there's 2 pair of 11s. But anyway, most all of them will carry at least to a 9 or 10, and some of them right on up to 11. But if the ladies wants to have a good selection, why, they need to come by and see me. There's a Nakona in the Razorback pattern. So you'll like good boots, and you need to come see me on those for sure. We carry a good selection of boys and little girls' boots. For instance, I'm holding a Justin, starts in a real small size on up to men's size, and Justin, John Deere, and then we carry the Rocky boots, and you'll need to bring the little guy by to look at the many styles. These are all boys down through here. Now on this side are the girls' Western boots and whatever, and we have most sizes in those. They're by Ariat, Durango, John Deere. I'd say probably 4 or 5 different brands of little girls and boys boots. So need to come and see us. And we do have layaway. A lot of people use it as our layaway. All we ask is at least $10 to be paid down. And then on layaways, we like people to pay some amount every 30 days. And there's no time limit. I've got some back there that probably been in layaway for maybe 2-3 years. But as long as they're paying on them, that's fine and dandy. So that's real handy for some people. You don't notice the money getting out of your pocket quite so quick when you put them on layaway and pay a little bit from time to time. Mention again, and we do have layaways. Little as $10 holds them, and we're here every morning, anywhere from 9 to 5. So need to check with it. If you need to call us, 741-5750. Harness, boots and shoes, located in beautiful downtown Harrison.